Alright, so we're on our way to the Electric Factory, and we're going to interview Minus the Bear, which I'm super pumped about. They're amazing. They're actually from Seattle, so I'm going to ask them if they've ever heard of Nirvana. Those guys are from Seattle. I'm going to probably ask them about the new album. They have 2 new albums out, and they toured with Circa Survive, which is a Philly band, so yeah, it's going to be sweet. Alright. Hey, what's up? It's Jessie from the Radio 104.5 New Music Show. I am sitting with Jake and Alex from Minus the Bear. What's up, guys?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good. I actually probably don't even... Go ahead.
Oh, also not much. Just getting ready to play Philadelphia tonight.
Yay! I don't really need this anymore, actually. We just decided the sound was going to be really good. So, the show is tonight at the Electric Factory, which we are backstage at. Who's opening for you guys tonight?
It's a band called Invasion from Sweden. Dennis, the singer, was in a band called Refused that was recently touring, so that's kind of an interesting tidbit about them.
Yeah.
And the Swedish thing.
Yes.
And there's like 6 of them, so.
Yeah, half girls, half guys. It's an interesting dynamic.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's a good mix.
That's
and then
really
we've got a Slowbird, who Alex just did a record for.
Yeah, they're my neighbors in Seattle, and I just recorded their record, and this is their first real tour, so very exciting for them.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
you guys are from Seattle. Have you ever heard of Nirvana?
That band? Yeah. Totally.
They're really
The State of Mind?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Oh, The Massage?
Yes. Oasis. Oh, wait, that's another band. So anyway, so you guys have a new album, actually 2 technically, because we have Infinity Overhead, which came out last summer.
Yeah.
And then the follow-up to Acoustics 1, which is Acoustics 2. Can you talk to us about Acoustics 2?
Yes. We have been doing some acoustic stuff on and off ever since the first one, and just doing some live material. And as songs have been written, some of them have been adapted into their acoustic form. And we just wanted to make another record that kind of went down that road. I'd written a new song, and Dave wrote a new song. So it worked really well in that format. So we had a nice full kind of record.
The new ones are yeah, I'm really happy with the way those turned out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you guys, I think the last time you came to Radio 104.5 was for the Omni tour.
Mm-hmm.
Now, listening to Infinity Overhead and Omni, obviously they're 2 different sounds completely. Omni is very electronic driven. Would you say that maybe it was essential for you guys to record an album like Omni in order to figure out what you wanted Infinity Overhead to sound like?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think we had to do Omni the way that we did it, getting a new producer with Joe Ciccarelli, just kind of going down a slightly different musical path. I don't know, what do you think? This was an interesting record for you.
Yeah, it was really keyboard heavy, but all the electronics were played, like even the electronic drums Aaron, played live. So I think it ended up sounding really keyboard heavy, which it was interesting. I think we needed to go down that path in order to realize, okay, that was kind of a detour, and Infinity Overhead is more back to a similar, maybe not a similar path, but a progression of the earlier stuff instead of a detour. So
yeah, absolutely. I felt that way when I listened to it. What you guys have a lot of fans that have been with you since the beginning. 12 years. Have you guys been together that long? Does it feel that long, like 12 years? It sounds like a long time.
Yeah, sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. I mean, think about how many times we've played certain towns. Like we've played Philly 20 times.
Yeah, probably 20.
At least 20 times. I mean, and all the different venues we've played, all these different towns, and you think, okay, that means it's been a long time, but it still kind of feels like, we're just kind of doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
We're in the middle of it, really.
Yeah.
It feels that way. Yeah.
12 years seems like a lot, but especially for you guys, it's probably not that long. My thing is, I guess, like, you guys have had fans since the beginning. You have a serious, very devoted fan base. What do you say? And I've tried to describe your sound to people, and I'm like, it's spacey, but it's like, it has structure to it, but at the same time, it goes in so many different directions. It still comes back. I can follow it. You guys are wizards. That's basically.
Alex was a wizard.
Alex is a wizard. You guys are like wizards to me, but how would you, I guess, maybe explain your sound to somebody who's never heard Minus the Bear before?
I try to be as non-specific as possible, as general as possible. I just say rock and roll, or if it's somebody that just is a real square, I might be like alternative rock.
Square.
You know what I mean.
I know.
Square.
I haven't used that in so long, I'm going to start saying it now.
Yeah.
You're a square.
That square over there.
Alternative rock.
Yeah, so it's tough as a band member to really know.
Yeah, what's our elevator pitch? We gotta have like
we need to have it written for us.
You know, we've said classic rock of the future at times.
But
stop, that's awesome.
You know, prog rock inspired indie rock. You know, it's kind of, it changes depending on who you're talking to.
Have you guys ever heard of Lotus or the Disco Biscuits?
I've heard the names. But
yeah, we were on a festival with Lotus recently, but
Right.
I think we had to leave.
I'm touching you so much. I'm so sorry. I just want your vibes in me. You guys sound like you would work really, really, really well. You would jam really well with Lotus and the Disco Biscuits. The reason I bring that up is because I watched your episode of Daryl live at Daryl's house.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! How was that?
It was
Exactly.
insane. Yeah, it was like whoa. Yeah.
How is he? Is he fantastic? Is he?
He's amazing. Yeah, he's really tall.
He's
His hair's
an
amazing.
imposing
He's got fantastic
presence.
hair. Like, I don't know, does he do his hair himself? I mean, he has a hairdresser for the show.
He has fantastic
but
hair.
It looks good. And yeah, he's really nice, but he's all business, you know, like he's straight up. He's great.
I mean, we literally did meet on camera. The whole thing, we were wired up.
Yeah, there was no pretension to the show at all. Like, you hear about other reality shows and how they're just fake.
Oh yeah, they
and
tell you
scripted
what you're supposed to say.
This, we walk in, say hi, put our guitars on, you know, set our keyboard up.
I was still setting up,
And we
and they're
start
like, "All right, we're ready."
Talking about like, you know, you don't want to make Daryl Hall wait. You go.
I was watching him like after he was done jamming that NYC NY.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
What a
After
song.
I heard that, I was blown away. Did he said something he never played it before, or what was the story behind that?
He said that he'd never played it before. I don't know if another fan said, "Oh, you know," in the
we read the
comments.
message board, and they're like, "Actually, you played that in '87 or whatever."
Yeah. So,
but
at least according to him, he never played it, and it was just a kind of really strange cut off of his record, Sacred Songs.
Okay.
From like, I think it came out in '80.
Yeah, they recorded it late '70s, but they had trouble getting the label to put it out, I believe.
Yeah.
What a song!
Yeah, it's unbelievable,
Oh
and it's
my
nothing like the rest of the record. But yeah, it's a badass song.
Yeah, it was a great choice. We would have never found it. We kind of picked some of the more obvious hits, and they kind of came back and said, "Why don't you check out these ones?" Yeah, which is perfect.
That's a compliment, though.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Huge compliment.
If you're picking out basic songs or whatever, they think that they want you to play the special one. That is a serious compliment. I was watching him, he was just playing once he got done. He said, that was really, really awesome. Okay, great. What's next? Like, he really is down to business.
Oh,
yeah.
I really enjoyed that. You guys were fantastic. So what else, I guess, Acoustics too, what else inspired that? Because I had read somewhere 3 of you guys are dads now. Are you a dad now?
No.
You're not. Alex is not a dad now.
Yeah,
I'm a dad.
You're a dad.
Mm-hmm.
Did that have anything to do with the recording process? Did it change anything? Did it inspire any songs? I mean, you have 2 new songs, but...
No, didn't change a thing. We had the kids would come to the studio and hang out a little bit every once in a while. But yeah, Aaron, our drummer, has a little daughter, and our guitar player Dave has a son as well. So.
Word.
Yeah.
My other question, I guess, is have you guys ever seen the back of your concerts? Have you ever seen like what goes on in the back, way back? Because that's where I hang out.
No, what's going on back
You
there?
need to know what goes on back there.
Not during our set. I went into the back during Slowbird yesterday. It was interesting.
What was going on? What were they doing? What was going on down there?
I don't know. Well, you tell me.
Well,
I mean,
what goes on for you guys? There's a lot of hula hoop dancing. There's a lot of like glow sticks and stuff. I don't know if I'll see them tonight. There's a lot of glitter.
Really?
Like
so it's a rave in the back of our shows?
Kind of like it's just a lot of, you'll see a lot of colorful people, and you will see.
We're missing out on
I
a
like
lot
to
of
hang
fun.
back there because you have
We
more room
should
to
probably all just kind of leave stage for a moment during tonight's set.
Run up the balcony.
That's what I was going to ask you guys,
Yeah.
if you were like comfortable, like maybe you guys should come back there because
I would love to.
It's dope in the back.
We will never know. Things we'll never see. Yeah.
The back is where it's at. So what's next? So the tour right now, when is that done next month? When are you guys done?
Yeah, well, November 3rd we play in Atlanta, and then we fly home and have a couple days off, and we play Seattle, which is the true end, on November 8th.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
Next month. Okay,
Almost done.
It's what are you guys gonna be for Halloween? That's what I wanted to ask you.
Nothing.
What?
We're going to be in our pajamas driving to Florida on a day off.
Yeah.
You said nothing. Damn it! I want you to be something.
We could be wizards.
That's what I really do believe, you guys. Minus the Bear, they are wizards. You need to come see them live. The show, Electric Factory tonight. Really, really excited you guys sat down. Really pumped for the record, and you guys should check them out too. It's Minus the Bear for Radio 104.5. Jesse and the New Music Show. Bye.
Bye.
I need your eyes for a connection. Every blank you give away, I lose.